Visit part 1 and part 2 in the channel description. And this brings us to a deeper mystery the ancient world understood. Every emotion holds a hunger. Fear attracts more fear. Anger pulls in more anger. Shame deepens itself. Lust pursues more desire. Confusion amplifies chaos. These were never creatures hiding in the dark. They were inner patterns, energies that grow stronger whenever they receive attention. Ancient cultures described emotions as spirits because they behave like forces that take control when your inner world is unguarded. Jesus explained this truth in a metaphor. An unclean spirit leaves a man, then returns with 7 stronger. It wasn't a ghost tale. It was a warning about what happens when you silence a negative pattern but fail to replace it with a higher one. When you escape anxiety without building peace, it returns heavier. Break anger without developing patience, it comes back hotter. Defeat addiction without discipline, it burrows deeper. Inner law, an empty space will always be filled. If you do not fill your inner space with clarity, intention, and calmness, the lower energies reclaim it, hit emotional rise. This is why Jesus said, "The light of the body is the eye." If your eye is single, your whole body is full of light. A single eye is focused awareness, a mind not scattered, a consciousness that stays grounded and clear. When your attention divides, your peace leaks away. Your strength weakens. Your emotions dominate. Your purpose blurs. Your energy slips out of alignment. The ancient message was never about a red figure with a pitchfork. It was about misalignment inside the human soul. An unguarded mind becomes a playground for destructive emotional forces. And the message about God, it wasn't only about a throne above the clouds. It was about the highest frequency within you, the part of you that sees truth, chooses wisely, remains steady, and loves deeply. Jesus didn't just teach belief. He taught inner mastery, awareness, intention, discipline, alignment. Long before science understood the brain, he revealed that your thoughts sculpt energy, your emotions shape the mind, and your intentions reorganize the nervous system. Your true battlefield lies within. Your breath becomes your anchor, your awareness your shield, your discipline your weapon, your energy the kingdom you are responsible to protect. Because in the end, what you feed becomes stronger. What you starve loses its power. But here is the deeper revelation, the one spoken in symbols, hidden in parables, whispered in ancient temples. Every human carries 2 worlds inside, the world that reacts and the world that creates. The reactive world is fast, emotional, and chaotic, built from instinct, fear, and memory. But the creative world moves with calm intention. It listens before responding. It chooses before acting. It sees before speaking. Ancient teachers said, "The kingdom of God is within you." They weren't being poetic. They were pointing to this inner realm, the world where clarity rules, where peace lives, where purpose becomes your compass. In this kingdom, thought becomes a seed, emotion becomes water, choice becomes harvest. What you think repeatedly, you begin to become. What you feel consistently, you begin to attract. What you choose daily, you begin to manifest. This is why Jesus withdrew to pray, why he stayed calm before his accusers, why he responded instead of reacting. He lived from the creative world inside, not the chaotic world around him. Deeper emotional tone. Your energy is not shaped by what happens to you. It is shaped by how you respond. You are not fighting creatures outside. You are calming storms within. Every inner storm has a voice. Every emotion has a direction. Some pull you down, others lift you upward. But the highest force within you, the one Jesus pointed toward, is awareness. Awareness sees emotion without obeying it, feels fear without surrendering, hears doubt without bowing. Awareness is the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. When your inner world aligns, your outer world shifts to match it. When your thoughts align with clarity, your path becomes straight. When your emotions align with peace, your choices become wise. When your energy aligns with purpose, your life becomes powerful. And so the ancient teaching ends with this: guard your inner kingdom, protect your energy, Align your awareness. Feed only what you want to grow. What you nurture becomes your reality. What you starve becomes your past. This is the law of the inner realm. This is the foundation of spiritual strength. This is the true battlefield of a human being. And this is the end of the journey. Visit part 1 and part 2 in the channel description.